Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. Look, you already know AI is completely shifting how we approach our daily tasks, right? I mean, sometimes it feels like pure magic, and well, sometimes it just feels like a bunch of hype. But today we are cutting straight through the noise and unpacking ChatGPT. If you have been drowning in an endless to-do list, and let's be honest, who isn't, or if you're just curious about how to make AI actually work for you in a practical way, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to break down exactly how this functions as your ultimate smart assistant.
Think about your typical day for just a second. Really think about those annoying bottlenecks. What if I told you there's a tool out there that can draft those tedious, time-consuming emails for you? Or completely handle summarizing your deep research? Or actually, even brainstorming your next big idea? And here is the absolute kicker. What if I told you it can do all of this for free? Seriously, free. Usually when we hear the word free, we instantly expect a catch, right? Like some hidden paywall, endless annoying ads, or just really mediocre results. Well, I need you to challenge that expectation right now. We are talking about a highly capable resource that is literally designed to take all that heavy lifting right off your shoulders.
So, the engine behind all this is ChatGPT. It's an AI chatbot built by the team over at OpenAI. Now, you got to understand, this is fundamentally different from a standard search engine. You aren't just typing in a keyword and then sifting through some long, boring list of blue links. Not at all. Instead, you simply type in a question or a task, and bam, it responds instantly. You communicate with it using just regular, everyday language. It's exactly like you text a friend. That sheer speed, that conversational responsiveness, that is what makes it so incredibly powerful. Actually, the way it works, it processes and generates this human-like text so fast because it was trained on a massive chunk of the internet. This allows it to predict and build exactly what you need, literally word by word, in real time. So, the absolutely crucial point here is how we should frame this in our own minds. And I think the source material really hits the nail on the head here. It says it's like having a smart assistant available 24/7. I want you to really let that metaphor stick for a minute. Think about the usual friction of just trying to get work done. Waiting for a colleague to finally reply to a quick message, waiting for official office hours to begin, or my personal favorite, just staring at a completely blank screen waiting for a spark of inspiration. Well, ChatGPT entirely eliminates that friction. I mean, it doesn't sleep, it doesn't take weekends off, and it never, ever gets tired of your questions. It's just constant, reliable availability right there in your pocket.
Let's look at exactly who this is actually for, because I guarantee you are going to connect with at least one of these day-to-day use cases. Let's say you're a student. ChatGPT can step right in to explain insanely complex concepts, or even better, summarize those dense academic articles while you go grab a coffee. Now, what if you're running a business? Well, you can use it to write catchy social media captions, draft those professional emails, or generate entire pages of marketing copy. And if you're job hunting, oh man, it basically becomes your own personal career coach. It can polish your resume and write custom cover letters for every single application. It dynamically adapts to exactly who you need it to be in any given moment. It is a total game changer for the speed at which you can operate. The absolute defining word here is seconds. We're not talking about spending hours doing deep research or agonizing over drafting outlines for days on end. For busy people like us, the entire narrative is all about ultimate speed and efficiency. Whether you need a perfectly polished cover letter or just a super quick summary of a long meeting, the barrier between your problem and a clear, usable solution is literally reduced to mere seconds. Literally seconds. It is a complete paradigm shift in how we process and handle information.
So how does this actually look in your everyday workflow? Well, it is astonishingly simple. Step 1, open the app. Step 2, type what you need. Step 3, get a clear answer in seconds. Yep, that's it. That is the entire learning curve, the whole shebang. You don't need to know how to code, and you certainly don't need a fancy degree in computer science. Honestly, if you know how to text your friends to grab lunch, you already have all the technical proficiency required to command this AI.
Which brings us to the single most important part of this entire explainer. You. If you haven't given this a real test drive yet, your next step is super clear. Go ahead and download the ChatGPT app or visit their website today. But right before you do, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. Think about the single biggest, most frustrating hurdle sitting on your desk right now. Got it? Okay, so what is the very first thing you're going to ask it to solve for you?